So it's over. It's over for the Lakers as they dropped yet another game to the Denver Nuggets. Another game which they were up by double-digit points, but lost the game. 112-104 or 105, excuse me, was the final score, going down 3-0 in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Now, you guys know I am a Lakers fan, so this one is tough to digest because we knew this was the risk of getting the 7th spot. We will have to play Denver in the first round, but like Darvin Ham said, man, we want all the smoke. We're not ducking any fades. And man, we got what we asked for. It's not been pretty. And the entire outlook of the Lakers and the future of the Lakers, I think, changes significantly with this loss. Because it wasn't a close loss again, right? It's what is going on? What is the fundamental problem with the Lakers? Because yes, I do think if this was any other team, the Lakers would be playing better, maybe even winning the series, right? But the Denver Nuggets, they have the matchup advantage. We don't have any big that can match up and really slow down Jokic. I mean, the joke is obviously bring Dwight Howard back. That's the answer. Maybe a player like that is the answer for the Lakers, but it's not currently anybody on the roster. I mean, Jackson Hayes didn't get in the game today, but other than that, Wood still hurt. There's no Vando. He's still hurt. So you're leaning on Anthony Davis, who, he is a small ball center, but really he's still a power forward, right? Jokic is a true big. He's a true 5. So you have AD on him. That doesn't work. You then throw Rui on him. That does not work. But even regardless, even with that fact, between Jamal Murray and Jokic versus our 2 best players in Anthony Davis and LeBron James, I believe this series, LeBron James and Anthony Davis have played better collectively than those 2. Not by a crazy amount, but they have held their own, if not played better than those 2. But what you get from the supporting cast, which when I made my prediction, I thought, the Nuggets will win in 6. I said the Lakers supporting cast is better. I thought D'Angelo Russell will play better. There was no way he was going to have a second straight series against this Denver team and not perform, especially because his future is really in limbo, right? He plays better. He will get a contract. He will get a better deal. He'll probably move on to bigger and better things this offseason. He doesn't play so well. Maybe he then has to accept that player option with the Lakers because he's not going to make $18 million with another team. So I thought with that pressure there, he will perform better. He shot almost 40% or over 40% from 3 during the regular season. 41.5% from 3 during the regular season. That has dropped to 30%. He shot 45% from the field in the regular season. That has dropped to 32%. And in this game, going 0 for 7 from the field, 0 for 6 for 3, and giving you 0 points in 24 minutes in game 3. Unacceptable. He averaged 18 points a game in the regular season, 12 points a game here in the playoffs. So everything for DLloyd is down. Everything. We now see him in the fourth quarter when the team's in the huddle at a timeout. Now they're even interacting with his teammates on the whole other side of the bench. Not a good look. Really, the whole demeanor for the Lakers wasn't that good this game. You seen LeBron James bounce the ball off his own leg out of bounds and then turn around and start arguing with Taurean Prince. Now, of course, we don't know what he was talking about. Maybe that had nothing to do with that play, but the body language that is being shown has not been good at all. There's really no other way to say it's been good. It has not been good. And I think this is going to be a changing point for the Lakers and the season. I just don't think you really bounce back from this. You can't bring back the same team. There's no running back. I hope the continuity is better. I think there will have to be some type of significant change. Now, who is that? Is Darvin Ham the head coach? Is he going to be the fall guy? Because with every situation like this, we all know there has to be a fall guy. Will that be Darvin Ham? It could very well be. Now, during introduction of the game, before anything ever even started, during introductions of this game, They booed Darvin Ham louder than they booed the Denver Nuggets at home, in the crypt, at home in LA. Your head coach gets booed louder than the other team. And then at the end of the game, there were reports that were saying fire Darvin Ham was a chant that was happening from Lakers fans. Of course, they also booed D'Angelo Russell, but he had an 0 for game, giving you 0 points. So, of course, Lakers fans are on edge because everybody knows you go down 3-0, it's almost, done. It's pretty much done. Go down 3-0. But you go 3-0 down against the defending champs, the team that has beaten you 11 straight times. We already know that it's over. Now, whether or not the Lakers will get swept, this will be a gentleman's sweep. I don't know, but it's at the end of the road. It's at the end of the road, and it's interesting because the Laker organization, from reports, got upset with Anthony Davis about saying, we don't know what we're doing for stretches, right? Saying that was essentially a shot at Darvin Ham. He's saying that it was out of frustration, but he does not agree, and they will have to agree to disagree. But the reports are saying that the organization got upset with Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis went out there, he played well. But again, we see Darvin Ham slow to call timeouts. We've seen them looking like they had no idea what was happening at times. Whether or not that is the case or not, this is what it appears to the fan watching. And, when the offense goes through the lows and they just can't score and things are not looking great, that is what it appears like. So we know perception becomes reality. And right now, the fall guy looks like it's going to be Darvin Ham. Will they be able to replace him? We will find out. Will there be a better coach out there for the Lakers, or will they keep him? Because all reports are indicating that the Lakers want to keep Darvin Ham. And the Lakers are typically a very loyal organization. They take care of their own. But we have seen them make tough decisions the last few years, right? They had to do it with Luke Walton. They had to do it with Frank Vogel, who won a championship with the team. Darvin Ham has not won a championship with the team. Do they move on from him? Because now you're going to have a 40-year-old LeBron James. What happens there if you have the 40-year-old LeBron James? Because technically, he has a player option. The all likelihood is he will opt out of that player option. Now, whether or not he leaves, I think he probably will still stay with the Lakers, which means you will have to give him that extension, probably give him a no trade clause and go from there. But of course, you have to just say, the obvious that he could theoretically leave at the end. D'Angelo Russell, I don't know what's going to happen, man, because D'Angelo Russell played bad to start the season. Right around trade deadline, really January, started playing really good basketball, played good basketball, I would say, for the rest of the season, got to the playoffs, and went right back to how it looked at the beginning. Now, what is that going to do for him and his future? Because he has a player option. It was looking like for a while he would opt out of that. A team will offer him maybe more than the Lakers could afford, because the Lakers are right there of becoming an apron team. So you don't want to go over that. They're already a tax-paying team. So that was going to put the Lakers in a tough spot. But now, like I said, this changes everything, right? Changes everything. And we will see. We will see what happens. I mean, Rui in this series, struggled offensively. I think he played well, though. I don't put a lot of blame on him, but he did struggle offensively in the series. Austin Reeves did not look particularly great in the series. Taurean Prince, you guys know how I feel about Taurean Prince throughout the season, but he played okay in this one. Spencer Dinwiddie just did not, I don't know if he was allergic to shooting the ball, trying to score the ball, being aggressive. I love the Spencer Dinwiddie signing. That has not come to fruition, what I thought will happen when the Lakers signed Spencer Dinwiddie. But the biggest disappearing act of them all is Gabe Vincent to me. Averaged, 21 points a game in the finals last season. Hasn't given you much of anything. During the season, he didn't play. And when he did play, he didn't do much. I believe he shot 10% from 3. But small sample size, so maybe okay. But even in the playoffs, Gabe Vincent didn't give you anything. That's looking like a bad signing. Another overpay for a Miami Heat player, and find out maybe it was more of a system. But I'm pretty much just ranting at this point. The Lakers have to have more pride. They look like they wanted the in-season championship more than they want an NBA championship. And that could not be the case. That cannot be the case. They have to get another big. I think you need to get, even if you don't full-time play them, you need to get a true 5. Of course, Christian Woods, Christian Wood could be there a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think you need somebody that's a big body that can rebound. All the Lakers 5s have, besides Dwight, DeAndre Jordan wasn't that with the Lakers. So I think the roster construction needs to be different. I do think there just needs to be a different voice. I'm not saying that Darvin Ham deserves the blame that he's going to get, but seeing how the team is looking at this point, they are not inspired. There's not crazy game planning and sets that's being ran that looks like it's coherent. We are seeing crazy lineups for the Lakers, lineups that clearly have not worked. And at this point in the game, in the season, we're still trying out and experimenting with new lineups. That's not a good thing. And when you look at a team like Denver has everything pretty much figured out at this point, right? They know exactly what is going on and exactly what they are doing. But man, tough loss. I don't want to keep ranting, man. I'm definitely upset. But I do think it is over for the Lakers. The season is over, and I think the way this team is constructed, the leadership in terms of coaching, maybe general manager, I doubt that though. Something needs to change. LeBron, do you just gonna do a complete rebuild? We will see. We will see where LeBron's head is at. He could leave. He could ask for a sign-and trade. He could extend. DLloyd, I don't know how many Lakers fans will want him back after seeing 2 consecutive playoff appearances and them not look too good. Austin Reeves is signed to a very reasonable contract. So even though his play wasn't great, you kind of forgive that, right? For realistic expectations of Austin Reeves. But Lakers got to figure some stuff out, man. But for right now, I do think it's over. And it's tough. It's definitely tough. But we'll enjoy the rest of the playoffs here. It's definitely on this channel. And we'll get into draft prospects and all that stuff very, very soon here, man. But you guys let me know what you guys think about the Lakers and their future. What should they do to rebuild this team? Do you think they are okay? Should they move on from Darvin Ham, look at another coach? Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. As usual, though, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do me a favor. Go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm see you next time. Peace.